What's up YouTube? This is Richard Skeletor, and in today's video we're going to be getting into why circumstances don't matter. The only way to make circumstances don't matter, guys, is to really trust in the process that you are using. When you believe more in the processes that you're using to manifest, things will just fall into place. For an example, let's say that you're using meditation. Most people meditate once a day. Now, when you meditate or do hypnosis, it's very important that you do it on a consistent basis. That means every day, no matter what the hypnosis is. And you don't jump around from different subjects. Let's say if you're working on relationships, you're working on money, and so forth. So it's basically a matter of trusting a process and believing that process will work no matter what. So when doing a hypnosis, for an example, let's say, like I told you, it's a meditation of money or relationships, it's to stick to it. Now, when sticking to it, you have to believe in that process will work for you no matter what your outside circumstances are. Even if everything looks negative, you got to believe in what you're using to manifest that end result that you're looking for. And that's the only way to do it, guys, because there's no other way than believing in the process that you're doing. Let's say you're doing affirmations. You're doing affirmations to change this circumstance. So at the end result that you can change what you're trying to change. Because if you don't, the circumstance of what you're trying to do, then nothing else will work. It is trusting wholeheartedly in the affirmation, wholeheartedly in the visualization. So when you visualize something, you're trying to get to that end goal, that end result, but you're doing it consistently. Most people are not consistent in their processes of using their powers of the mind to manifest. Most people do it inconsistently. It is good to chart yourself, to give yourself time every day. If the meditation is a 30-minute process, do it for 30 minutes every day. If that is what you can commit to. If it's a 15-minute meditation, commit to that. If it's visualizing, I would suggest doing it for 5 minutes twice a day, one in the morning, one at night. If it's affirmations, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 at night. Remember, guys, stick on the subject that you're looking for, but you have to trust in the process. Trust that everything comes from that power, what we call the higher self, God, the universe, that is all going to come through, that this process is going to work. The whole point of doing processes is not the process itself, but in the belief in that process will work for that subject. Because you always have a bugaboo, which means you always have a process that you're using to try to get to a result. But the bugaboo is that there's always something in your life that's off. Some people, it could be relationships are really bad at. I can't manifest the right one, the right person. How will I ever get this right person to show up in my life? How will I make this right person commit? So on and so forth. And most people are trying to do different techniques or exercises to get to that end result. Let's say for relationships, and that could be for money too. Money's hard to get. I never have enough money, and you're caring more about the 3D reality that's out there than worrying about your reality, what's going on in your life. Because when you worry about all the outside circumstances, guess what? You get more outside circumstances. But when you start to worry about how I got to visualize right now, I can change that by focusing my mind, or that's not going to happen, it's all about my imagination. When you start thinking in that way, it's all about my imagination. I'm going to visualize this differently. I want this outcome to be different. Then things will change, because you're changing the way that you're interacting with the patterns in your 3D reality. So let's give us some examples of that. Let's go for relationships. Let's say you're going through your life, and basically, let's say you don't have a partner. And then that, because you don't have a partner, you're sad, you're depressed, you want a partner. So you say, okay, I'm going to change this so I have a partner. So what you start to do, let's say you write an affirmation about the partner you want. I have a partner who's loving, caring, who respects me, and all the qualities that you want of that person. And then let's say you visualize the qualities you want of that person. But let's say out in your 3D circumstances, what happens is you're not seeing no movement in your 3D. You're seeing other people in happy relationships. You're seeing friends in happy relationships, and you just can't figure out, why can't that be for me? Because when you're looking at those things in your life and the outside relationships, guess what? It's creating the doubt, the fear, the loneliness in your mind because you're focused out there. But imagine you seeing those 3D circumstances. Every time you see it, reminds you, it's coming for me. I'm seeing love in my life. I'm seeing this out there, that they're a happy couple. I'm going to have that too. And it's coming because I believe in that reality. So there's got to be a mind shift of what you see in your 3D reality. It can also be towards money. Think about it, guys. Right now we're, costs more at the supermarket, costs more for vehicles, costs more for used, vehicle stuff, so on and so forth, stuff like that. So if we change the way we see, the higher the prices go, the more money I make. I see prices going up. That's not a problem because I know more money's coming for me. I can afford that. And it's not a big deal. So you start changing the way you look at your 3D. It could be towards money. It could be towards relationships. It could be towards health. Let's say you go to the gym and you see a bunch of healthy, fit people, and you say, that'll never be me. I'm overweight. Those people put on muscle. They lose weight so fast. I can never do it. I can never get healthy. I can never get a good body. See, that's the mindset you don't want to say. But then you start to do affirmations about having the perfect body, being fit, going to the gym every day, changing my diet. It's easy to change my diet. It's easy, to stay fit. It's easy to stay on track. It's easy to, work out every day. Because when you start believing in that reality within yourself by doing the visualization and affirmations, and then when you see your outside circumstances of people that are fit or healthy, you don't react to it. I'm going to be that too. It's already here. I am that person. I am that fit person. I am the person that goes to the gym every day. I'm just like that person. See that person? They go to the gym every day. Every time I'm at the gym at this time, I see them. And that's me too. I'm just one of those people. And so there's a psychological and mind shift to change the outside circumstances, but you have to look at it from that perspective. It's all about a perspective outlook. And most people, you can either react to it two ways. Either I am that type of person that has the relationship, that has the health, that has the body, that has the money. Or you can be the person that's sad, depressed. That'll never happen to me. Prices are high. I can never get fit. That person has a beautiful body. That person loses weight. That person puts on muscle quick. So those are like the way that we perceive the 3D's got to change. And it all changes from you believing in that reality. And then when you see those things, you won't react to them. You're going to react to them in the psychology I just talked about. So when you have that shift, you know that you've changed your 3D reality. That's how you're going to know when you change your 3D reality, because you're looking at those people, you're looking at the prices of things, you're looking at the relationships that you see out there. You see the happy people, you see friends, co-workers, that have happy relationships. You see these things and you're like, I have it too. And you're not jealous of these things. You're not envious of these things. You're not sad about these things. You're happy about these things because you feel that you're a part of these things and you've already manifested these things. And when you see these other people that are successful in health, that they're successful in relationships, you actually praise them and say, yeah, you have the happy relationship too. You have the money too. You have the health, you have the body too. And then that's when you know you have the shift. You're not jealous anymore. You're not jealous of things. You're not envious of things. You feel that you're one of those people that have it too, just like these other people. Or you have it too, just like when the prices go up, you have enough money. You're just like the rich people or the people that are well off with money. So there's just a psychological shift. Then that's how you know, guys. That's how you know when you shifted your reality, that you're not reacting to your 3D anymore. And the things that you want will show up in a very short amount of time once you get to that point. Once you get to that point on those subjects. So to clarify, that's the whole point of this video is circumstances don't matter, but then when you know when you're centered. So those are just some psychological tips when you know you're centered and when you're on your way, when you're not reacting to the things anymore. So take away from this video is to do stuff with consistency. That means a visualization, an affirmation process that will take you to those next levels, but you have to do them consistently. 5 minutes twice a day with affirmations, 5 minutes twice a day for visualization, and to chart yourself. Put it on a calendar, put it on a reminder to do it every day. And then also with the psychological shift is to believe in that reality. Now when you believe in that reality, you got to think that my affirmations are the only reality. My visualizations are the only reality. It only matters what I visualize. Everything else out there doesn't matter except what's in here. You got to come from that mindset, that mind shift, and set in your mind that that's the way manifestation is. And when you get to the point where that's the way manifestation is, you got it. And then what also you can do when you come across your 3D in the beginning of working on different subjects is visualize it right away. Say an affirmation if you feel insecure about what you're seeing out there, whether it's relationship, money, success in some way. Do the affirmation. I am healthy. Large sums of money is on its way to me. I have the body that I've always wanted. And when you see somebody that has the great body and say that, or you can say, I have a great body too, if you have these doubts in your mind. Try to do it right in the moment of when you react to the 3D reality. Work on that. I'm going to link a video to another process I did, a shifting process right now, and I want you to look at it, and this will teach you how to do the shifts right away to pivot at the moment of reacting to your 3D. I'm gonna link that right up here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave that with you today. Let me know what you think in the comments below of how do I believe in the higher self? How do I believe in the God power within me? How do I believe in this power that I have? Do I trust in this power? Because once you do, your life will change, and there's no other way to explain it than that. You have to have the trust in that first, that is the only reality. And if you don't have that, you're always going to react to things. Now, these are just psychological tips to help you change the way that you look at things, change the way that you perceive your 3D reality. So try it out, guys. Let me know what you think. Bye.